More on this. I'm joined now by New York Republican Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. Thanks for being with us, Congresswoman. Want to know what you make of this news now that there's going to be a reciprocal trip. A Mexican delegation is going to head here to Washington to meet with President Biden at the White House this month, sometime in the next handful of weeks, to continue this conversation that they started at the beginning of this week about the border crisis. What do you hope to see come out of that meeting at the White House?
Look, I think this is all show, all talk. We don't need to consult with the Mexican government. What we need to do is get our president to rescind the executive orders that he himself put in place. Look, we can certainly work with other countries, but the onus is on the United States government to secure its borders. If we cannot secure our own borders, what does that say about our country? I mean, this is very dangerous. They just said another 80,000 gotaways this last quarter. That's on top of the, 1.7 million individuals that have entered our country undetected but are estimated to be here. That's not the people that are coming to the border claiming asylum. Those are people who are purposely sneaking in. Why are they purposely sneaking in? Well, we know Iran is trying to send individuals here to commit terror. They caught somebody on the terror watch list from Iran just the other day at the northern border. We know that the drug traffickers are killing Americans with fentanyl that is streaming over the border. And our president does nothing about it. It is so outrageous that the president of the United States would put the drug cartels ahead of the safety of his own American citizens. Look, President Biden, rescind the executive orders. Chuck Schumer passed our Border Security Act, which we passed in May. This can be resolved easily if we just had the will from the Democrats to work with us to do it.
Somebody who actually agrees with you that the onus is on the United States is the president of Mexico himself, coming out of that meeting with Secretary Blinken and Mayorkas in Mexico City earlier in the week. The Mexican side of the delegation made very clear that they see this border crisis as a uniquely and specifically American problem. They put out all kinds of statements saying that, they would like to, quote, help as much as they can. Seems like he agrees with your take here.
Look, the bottom line here is that this is all for show. He's trying to show the American people that, he's doing something, but he's doing nothing. This is a self-created crisis by Joe Biden. And now that he's entering an election year, he's concerned because the vast majority of Americans, including Democrats, are saying that immigration, illegal immigration is out of control, the migrant crisis. He's losing people in cities like New York City and Chicago. This is becoming a major political problem for the Democrats. And so they're doing a dog and pony show. And reality is they just need to reinstate the policies of the previous administration, or Chuck Schumer could pass the bill we passed in May, and this would be resolved. And we do believe in legal immigration. I'm the daughter of immigrants. We want to see people who want to come and contribute to this country, but they need to do so the proper way, not paying the drug cartels thousands of dollars to being smuggled here.
The crisis is very much so becoming a political liability for the president. He's getting criticism from both sides of the aisle. Take a listen to New York's Mayor Eric Adams, who puts the blame on Republican governors like Governor Abbott, but also specifically on the Biden administration. Take a listen.
This is a national problem that has only been exacerbated by Governor Abbott's cruel, inhumane politics, and that requires additional national solutions. The federal government must take responsibility and lead on this humanitarian crisis.
The federal government there being code word for President Biden.
Yeah, look, you have 10 million people who've entered our country via the southern border. They have to go somewhere. So this is turning every city in America into a border city, particularly the ones like New York City, where you have mayors who are incentivizing people to come over. That's what he's doing. He's offering free housing, free healthcare, free food, free laundry service, free college education, you name it, you can get it in New York City. And that is why more individuals are coming here. Yet we have a backlog now for those people who have come legally and have applied and are waiting. Now it's a 10-year wait in court. That is so unfair that those individuals are being pushed to the back. My office has helped over 100 of those individuals navigate the red tape and become citizens. But so many are being told that their court dates are now much later because this president is incentivizing and rewarding the people who pay the drug cartels to come to the southern border and giving them court dates priority. That is so wrong. And our mayor is only further incentivizing this by providing all of these free services while cutting, by the way, services for the taxpayers of New York, right? He wants to put a freeze on hiring police and school safety officers. He's cutting across the board city services. You can't go to a library on a Sunday anymore. They're not doing garbage pickups in the parks regularly. I mean, this is what the Democrats are prioritizing. They're prioritizing illegal immigrants over tax-paying citizens.
Congressman, we got to leave it there, but thanks for taking time with us on this New Year's Eve day. We wish you the best and Happy New Year.
Have a happy New Year. Thank you.